So today we're going to start to prep all the front of the car for fitting these pieces back onto the front of the Mini. So I need to remove this part here. There's going to be quite a bit of cutting involved before I get into welding. Before I start welding, obviously, and cutting around this and prepping, because there's a few different shapes here that I'm going to have to cut around on this bit. What I'll do is I need to remove all this underseal paint. I'm going to bring this back to the bare metal, and then obviously once it's done we'll get it all rust treated and so on. So yeah, so another thing in my last video, silly me, I don't know what I was thinking. I was talking about making new pieces for this. Well, when I get this car in, this was more or less the way it came when I removed the wings. I believe there was a larger engine put in the car at some point, which would have been fun. So these were actually cut away to accommodate the larger engine. But we're going to be, making this car back to original. So these 4 holes obviously are where these bolts go through, and this little bolt as well. So before I put the paint stripper on, which will be the Starchem Synstrip, that's amazing paint stripper. It's the only paint stripper really I know to today that works. I'm sure there's other stuff out there, but things like nitrimers and stuff like that, forget it, it doesn't work anymore. Say you'll be there painting on for days. It's like watered down pee. So no, this stuff's good. Only thing is do it in a way very well ventilated area, because honestly after a while you start to feel a bit strange. But yeah, so we shall remove these bolts and hopefully they'll come off easy. I think they will. The car's very, very clean, so I'm just finishing my coffee here. Yeah, let's do it. I'm sitting on a bucket seat actually, literally. I need to get myself a garage stool or something, but hopefully one day when I get a larger garage here, or so when I can move now. But my estimate, these are around about a 9mm and an 8 for the small one, so here's hoping, see if it'll, yes, right, okay, so we've got an 8mm. I'm taking my power driver down to my work, so back to conventional methods. But to be honest with you, I do prefer this method, just so I'm not like ripping threads apart and so on. I'll put that there safe for a minute, and we shall remove this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this all lined up. I'm going to bring the wings in, excuse me, and we'll do a mock setup. We'll get it all kind of sitting iffy, just so we kind of know where we are. Right, okay, I'll take that back. That is... what have I done? Do you know, I'm getting worse. Is that a 9mm? Right, it's an 11mm. It's not a 9mm. What am I thinking? Excuse me, get it back. Right, okay. Second time lucky. Remember the days I used to just look at sockets or bolts and I knew exactly what it's an 11mm. Okay. So these are coming off quite easily. Says I, famous last words. Okay. So now we're off it. So far they're coming off relative ease. Still to cut this piece away for the wing. What I did, I don't know if you can see that in the camera there, I'd folded that over a few weeks ago. I was working round here on the car and I just turned round, I think I dropped something, and this piece here was sticking out, and it literally went right into my arm. No way, I think I jumped up quicker than I have in a long time. So I just kind of folded it over. It's probably best to wear gloves. I do wear gloves quite a lot when they're in metal because you will get cut. It does happen. But there we go. Now they're coming off with relative ease. This is taking a wee while, just see if that comes off now. See if I can do it by hand. These are actually coming off very easily, suspiciously. Famous last words. Get these wee washers in there. I'll get these cleaned up as well. Got a wee ultrasonic cleaner up there. So what I might do is leave them for a few hours and paint thinners. And that will thoroughly clean all the grease and bitumen off it. I hate bitumen. This is why I use Dinitrol, Dronex, because it's more like a 2-pack, and it sets hard. It doesn't go that gunky way, like the way, you know, bitumen goes. Bitumen serves its purpose, so I just hate what it's just like. Blech. It's just yucky. But then again, what am I rambling on about? Okay, well, I don't know if this is going to... Okay, need to get wee Shuggy the hammer. If I just use my favourite body hammer, should be able to take this off. Right, okay, there you go. Stuck the bitumen. Okay, so put that in there for a minute. Well, now I've got that off, I'm going to have to, see, somebody's chopped this to accommodate the larger onion. That's been taken off. What I'm going to have to do is get this cleaned up, and we'll just put paint stripper on it, that's Starchem Synstrip, and we'll clean it all off to the bare metal, and then it'll give us something clean to work with and weld. But I'll need to bring the wing in because there's going to be a wee bit of hammer work involved here as well. See that piece there? Well, I'm going to have to cut this out. We can try and line up the bolts for the bolts, and I had a feeling that was going to happen. There'll be a bit of adjusting needed. You see that there? That's been cut away. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do here, we'll have to make a piece of metal to put in this piece here, just to clean it up. The top part's needing hammered up. So yeah, a wee bit of work. A wee bit of coaxing and sewing. I don't even know if one of these bolts can hold this for a minute, just to kind of give us a mock-up. But we're gonna have to cut the metal first, without a doubt, before I start to heat everything up. That screw's not working in there again. It's probably just the bitumen sealer. Obviously I don't want to strip the threads. That's the last thing I want. I don't want that. I'll try this one. Oh. Is that going? No, it's not going. Right, okay. It's either my eyesight or want to use it as a resting kind of thing. There you go. I'll try this one. I'm going to have to, what I believe is, this metal will be 2 layers. So when I cut it out, I'm going to take the first layer off. I've got, in fact, I'll just get it. Yeah, hold on with me a second. Just give you an idea. I don't know if I've got a bit of metal actually. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'll do a wee demo in a bit. I got this from frostdog.co.uk about 5 or 6 years ago, and what you do with it, just a bit of metal kicking about. I'll probably do, I'll find something. But what happens is it's a flanger, okay, and a punch at the same time, punch holes for doing butt welds, or if you like holes in your metal. And this bit up here, see the flanger? Well, when you do that opposite sides of the metal, it puts like a kind of flanging crimp around the edge. And you can interlock, you can get 2 of the metal, and then they'll sit flush, and you can spot weld around them. Great wee tool. In fact, it's a must-have, to be honest. It's helped me out a lot. So, okay, so up here, I'm going to have to bend this up and then just toy about with it until I get it sitting right. And I'll bring the new wings in, and I'll do a mock-up. I'll need to grind all this back and get the accuracy correct. And I'll cut this away, that horrible wee bit of metal. And then we'll get this piece shaped, get this cut out, we'll get it all sitting nice and flush, get this all cleaned up, and we'll get this outer layer. Yep, that's got it. Let's get 2 layers there. We'll get this outer layer cut, or whatever way I'm going to cut this. And we'll get this flanged, both sides, and we'll use my spot welder. I'll show you that in action. And then I'm going to the other side and get all that cleaned up as well, and we'll get the wings in the front end put in the car, and then we'll get all this protected from the elements once again. Yeah, we'll get there. So I better start doing this. Anyway, I'll cut in the video for a break. Yeah, so we're going to use this Starchem Synstrip around this area here, and we're going to get all the metal cleaned up bare, so we can work away with it. And we'll start to like scribe out the areas to cut away. Now remember what I say is, honestly, I'm not joking with this stuff. Keep the area well ventilated. Normally I put my mask on because it can give you really quite a sore headache. But for it, what you need, get a cheap brush, because you just really want to chuck these brushes away once we're done. Okay, that's that there. And by the way, I should be wearing gloves, but I don't know what I've done. I'm just going to have to be extra careful, honestly. You just nip out a wee tray like this and keep all stuff away from this, honestly. Don't keep like animals and all this. Put it on generously, right? Just slap it on. You're going to probably get a wee bit in the floor. So my garage floor's a mess and it's not painted anyway, so I really couldn't care at this moment in time. It's not exactly the palace of garages, but it does me. I'm happy with it. And if you get somebody to work, that's all that matters. So yeah, put the first coat on, this will soak in and it will start working right away, as you'll soon see. It's lethal. I think I poured a wee bit too much into my tray, but it's fine. Just try and put it on as generous as you can, because as I say, the first coat is just going to work right in. The paint actually soaks it in. It's like it's thirsty for it. Thirsty for a stripper. But yeah, you get the idea. And because I'm not wearing gloves, I'm painting it on downwards. If you turn the brush, it's going to run down the handle and end up in your hands. And then the neighbours will hear me. I will probably just strip the rest of this completely off, because I want to put the Dinitrol Dronex on instead, and the PR15. So I will get to that. That'll be a messy job, getting in at all the thick bits, but I'll work it down to the area I'm going to be working with just now, so I'm not leaving the bare metal exposed for too long in other areas and stuff. So, but on 2K paints, this stripper is just so fast. It literally goes to work right away. And believe me, the fumes, you know, there it goes. I hate working with bitumen, it's just messy, it's a pet hate. But there it goes, it's starting to melt. Just get a lot of this on. Now we'll leave this for a wee while. As I say, it does work right away, but the longer you leave it, it's starting to come off already. You can see it on my brush. As I say, don't use expensive brushes for this stuff, it's not worth. Same as PR15 when you're using it, you know, buy a semi-decent brush, but don't go daft, because you will throw the brush away. It's not for keeps after that. I will probably use the stripper on the inside as well. I'll have a look at that in a wee minute. But yeah, just put one along there. Okay, because I'll be cleaning all this off anyway, and I'll be chopping this piece once I bring the other wing in, the new wing. It's just to give me a kind of reference until I straighten that top lip out a wee bit. Yeah, starting to work now. And we'll put another coat on that in about 5 minutes, just to make sure it's fully absorbed. I don't know if you can see that. I'll put this up closer. See if you can see it starting to work. If you focus in a wee bit. You can probably hear it. It's like Rice Krispies. Snap, crackle and pop. But that's how good this paint stripper is compared to stuff you buy at a B&Q or Halfords. Wouldn't be hard. So I'll leave it and I'll come back in about 10 minutes. It's time for a coffee. I will keep this place ventilated and get the heck out of here. So catch in 5-10 minutes. Okay, so I'm back and I haven't even been 10 minutes. I just thought I'd make a quick coffee, come back out and see how it's doing, and it's looking quite good. So I'll see how much I can remove with one coat of this Starchem paint stripper. So let's have a go. Watching, you ready? And as I mentioned about the floor being unpainted and stuff, it is a good idea putting newspapers down. Why didn't I think of that earlier? yeah, it just means I can dispose of it in a safe way. What I'll do is I'll drop this in a bucket and I'll put some baking soda into the bucket and just kind of neutralise the acids in it and stuff. Then I'll dispose of it. In case anything, then we'll go into the bin or something. So, there you go. Imagine you've got a coat of 2K acrylic under that as well. So the first coat of the paint stripper has just went right through a thick coat of bitumen and 2K acrylic paint. Look at that. Right. Yeah, messy, but it works. You know, if you're doing a big job, like you're stripping a whole car, this is the way to go. You don't want to be taking a grinder to that level of metal if you can help it. You want to preserve as much metal as possible. Honest opinion. We've all got our own ways, but as I say, I like to preserve as much metal as possible. Excuse me. I shouldn't be sitting here with coffee doing this. I should put that out of harm's way. A wee bit sticky there, but we'll get it. Look at that, how easy that comes off. In there a wee bit longer, but this is the area I'm working with, so it's fine. Messy gum opening up. I can see the timer there. Smells wonderful. Get the paracetamol out shortly. As I say, as long as you're working in a well ventilated area, that stuff is fine. Just keep the animals not away. It's a wee bit sticky there, but it's what happens. It'll be there in no time. Yeah, disgusting. There you go. Throw another one there. But it's just falling off more or less. We'll get this cleaned off and then we'll go on to the next stage. The next video. I don't know whether to make this one a big video or kind of sequence. Just to keep you updated. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll clean this off and then we'll go into the metalwork in the next video and I'll show you what's what. Just take this out. So there you have it. Fast acting. Probably should have done that in a time lapse, but I'll do it on the next side. I've still got the other side to do, so you know. Right. I'm going to clean all this down. And it's probably too long for the video, so you get the idea. I'm trying to upload more videos and probably if I do them in sections like this, then I can get the editing done quicker and so on. Hey, what's the working in now? That's cool. Just get the rest later on. So, focusing on this. area anyway. Once you get this down to the metal, you will neutralise it, because you will get a wee bit of corrosion. Just obviously with the acid and stuff in the stripper. Okay, so I'll clean all this poo off and show you how it is shortly, and in the next video we'll do the metal work. So back in a minute. Okay, so after a wee bit of cleaning up, stealing one of the family mugs to put 2K paint thinners in, and a Scotch Brite, some kitchen water, gave it a wipe down. So the paint stripper's done its job. It's all cleaned up, and the good thing with doing this is I'm now exposing all the parts that's starting to corrode. You know, the tin worms setting in. Once I get the whole lot of this done, I will deal with this rust. But in the meantime, I can start to do the metal work. So I'll do this in my next video. This piece along here is going to need a wee bit of fettling around to get that fitted right. You know, you'll get the idea. A bit of hammer work, and this piece here is going to have to get cut out. There's a hole there as well, so I want to try and save as much of the metal as possible when I put the patch panel on. This is 2 layers, so what I'm hoping to do is keep the layer underneath, and I'll just cut around very, very carefully, and we'll get this spot welded on. I'll stitch the edge, and I'll probably use a wee bit of lead solder as well, just because you're going to do the job, do it right, you know. I want this car to last, but as I say, the good thing with stripping all this area off is, especially around the screw holes and stuff here, you start to get the corrosion setting in. Okay, so we want to get rid of that. We'll do that anyway, but that's my video anyway on stripping paint. It's clean, and you want to have clean metal to work with, especially when you're welding. In my next video we'll do the fitting up of this panel, and I'll bring in my new wing for the Mini, and we'll get it all mocked up. So sometimes there's not enough clamps in the world. I'll be using quite a few of the clamps and mold grips and everything else. Another thing is, on a note as well, when you're straightening this piece here, you get hammers and dollies and all that, and there's a place for them because I use them a lot. We want to try and, you know, coax this piece up gently. So I'll use a flat blade mold grip, it's quite about that long, and I'll try and coax it up first. Generally does it. The metal moves usually in the opposite direction you want it to, so you always got to keep that in mind. But yeah, we'll get there. So anyway, thanks very much for watching the video. That was just a wee quick demo on the paint stripper that I've got and how fast it can work, and that's been through bitumen and 2K primer the most of things. Thanks for watching, and catch you later.
shot the sheriff and I slipped it loose.